Good morning and welcome. My name is Tim Curley and I serve as the chair of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University. On behalf of the board, it is my pleasure to welcome you to CGU's 91st Annual Commencement. If the audience will please stand, I would like to call upon one of the chaplains of Claremont Colleges, the Reverend Jeff Leo, to deliver the invocation.
On behalf of all the chaplains of the McAllister Center for Religious Activities, congratulations. And I want to offer and invite you to pray with me. Our hearts are full today with a mixture of emotions, relief from the travails of advanced study, excitement for the future, affection for the students we've come to cheer, and for family and friends who have cheered them through. Fill this moment, fill these hearts also with gratitude for all that has been accomplished. Where knowledge has been added to the manifold fields of study, we pray that it would benefit a world in need of justice, peace, and beauty, that open minds would readily receive discoveries that challenge and that point the way forward. We are thankful for all the training that has been imparted by and made possible by these faculty and these trustees and staff of Claremont Graduate University. We pray for all those anticipating their next steps, that they would taste the most meaningful and satisfying forms of success, that even the unutterable longings of the human heart might in the days ahead be filled in abundance. Perhaps most of all, we celebrate. We celebrate the great accomplishments of these students, the light in their eyes, and the fullness of their hearts. We join our hopes to theirs and to their delight as we pray this morning with thanksgiving. Amen.
It is my pleasure to introduce the interim president of Claremont Graduate University, Jacob Adams, who will conduct the commencement ceremony. Jacob?
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Curley, and good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students of Claremont Graduate University, it's my pleasure to welcome the candidates we honor today as the graduating class of 2018. It's exciting to be here with you today, and it's a particular pleasure to welcome your families and friends. There's no prouder day for a president, provost, faculty advisor, or staff member than commencement, when we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduating students. With your graduate degrees, you represent the power and potential of intellect, passion, and discipline to advance knowledge and improve our world. Congratulations from all of us who have supported you in this journey and who support and applaud your hopes today. One more time, folks. As we get underway, I want to acknowledge the platform party, which includes Claremont Graduate University's trustees, deans and directors, faculty, and senior administrators who are listed in the commencement program. We are here today in large part because of their contributions to making this university the outstanding research and learning environment that brought you to this special moment. I also wish to recognize our honored guests, whom you will meet later in the ceremony. Zubaida Bai, Kim Stringfellow, and Daniel Walker. These exceptional individuals are well known for their many accomplishments. They stand as a beacon for those who want to understand better how the world works and to use that knowledge to make the world a better place. I'm delighted that they are with us today. At the end of today's ceremony, those of you graduating will become permanent members of CGU's alumni community. It's a distinguished group that you join. Last night, for example, Gene Holm and Felton Williams received CGU's Distinguished Alumni Awards. They have distinguished themselves as leaders, respectively, in the fields of information technology and school district leadership. You may read in your program about their outstanding contributions. We also bestowed a Distinguished Alumni Award on Ralph Miller, an emeritus professor of technology and operations management at Cal Poly Pomona. Ralph passed away in April, and his award was presented last night to his wonderful wife, Nan, and their family. Though we mourn his loss, we celebrate his inspiring example to the many graduates today who will answer the call to become educators, just as Ralph did. Now it's time for a very special award and a big surprise because the recipient has no idea this is about to happen. 18 years ago, Pamela Mullen and her children created the Pamela M. Mullen Dream and Believe Award with an endowment to the university. The award provides a generous stipend and enables a continuing doctoral student to follow his or her dream to make the world a better place. Tim and Becky Mullen will now present the Pamela M. Mullen Award on behalf of the Mullen family.
So, let me now tell one of you in the audience that you are the 18th recipient of the Pamela M. Mullen Dream and Believe Award. May I invite to the stage Kamani Bagua, a doctoral student in the Center for Information Systems and Technology. Joseph Kamani Bagua, you are the recipient of the 2018 Pamela M. Mullen Dream and Believe Award. Hope lies in dreams and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality.
In recognition of your exceptional commitment to improving the well-being of all people, your belief in the power of education to transform lives, your desire to help others by using aerial and satellite imagery to automate the image processing workflow, identification, classification, prediction, and mapping crop and plant diseases in near real time to solve real-world problems, your dream to leave a significant mark on this world, even as you touch the hearts of many people, for the inspiration you provide us all. Claremont Graduate University is pleased and honored to present you with the 2018 Pamela M. Mullen Dream and Believe Award, which is dedicated to my sister, Courtney Mullen, who is one of the world's great dreamers. An award recognizing dreams in addition to learning, knowledge, and wisdom truly matter.
Our commencement speaker today, Daniel E. Walker, is a storyteller. In many different mediums, as a documentary filmmaker and producer, as an educator, an entrepreneur, scholar, and activist, Dr. Walker has told moving stories about the African American community and its rich heritage, about powerful, inspiring people who are making a difference today in so many people's lives. In addition to his achievements in these roles, Dr. Walker is also the force behind many urban and community partnerships that are providing more people with access to an education and a future. In other words, Dr. Walker is a creator of hope in places where, for various reasons, hope has been in short supply. His passion for social justice and his commitment to effecting positive changes is truly inspiring. Graduates, we are thrilled to have him join us today to address you as you prepare to go out into the world. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Dr. Daniel E. Walker.
Wait a minute. All right, we got this together. You know, you have to have, I always tell young people when they get ready to think about speaking someplace to make sure that you got all your stuff together. So I got my notes together, got my timer together to make sure I don't go over anything like that, and I got my people together, all right? And I say that, yes, there was a screaming right there. So first off, I want to say thank you to the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the staff, and most importantly, the students here at Claremont Graduate University for choosing me as your commencement speaker. I'm also going to be getting an honorary doctorate, but the most important thing is for continuing to dream. Continuing to dream. Continuing to dream. See, today is a very special day for you. I remember 18 years ago, almost to the day, that I was sitting in the same seats as you. I was about to receive my doctorate from the University of Houston, and I thought about the distance that I had traveled to get to the doctorate. Standing here today, it's even more kind of daunting to me because I think about the distance that I've traveled to get to this place today. You see, I grew up about not even 20 miles east of here, in a little town called Fontana, California, here in the IE. There you go, give it up. Yeah. Wait, first off, do this, you guys. I need to do this too. Would every graduate just exhale? Because you know, when it's all this stuff, you got to figure out if your mother's together. You got to figure out if your father's together. You got to figure out if your kids are together. You got to figure out all these things and if you're in the right line. And at a certain point, you just need to be able to soak in the moment. You made it. You did it. Give yourselves a hand. You all have had a journey to get here, right? Some of you had a journey to get here today, right? Just to get your folk together. At a certain point, I just told everybody in my family, I'm going to the commencement. You worry about yourself later, okay? But the thing I was saying was, it's crazy when you think about distance. I said I grew up 20 miles from here in Fontana, California, on literally a dirt road. My mother had 4 of us before she was 26, and my oldest brother has never seen his father. My sister and I only had our father in our lives since we were 11 years old, and my youngest brother, the only person who I ever knew his father to live in the house with us, I have not seen in 32 years because he's been serving a life sentence for murder in the California Department of Corrections. We grew up on welfare where my mother, who was this entrepreneurial spirit, was going to Chaffey College, and she would come home and build bookshelves out of 2x4s and bricks. And on those bookshelves, I read Immanuel Kant before I was in college. I read John Locke. I read Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I read James Baldwin, Go Tell It on the Mountain. All this from a welfare mother, as the press would say, who was pouring into us as children a belief that we could do anything in the world if we simply put our minds to it. That we could gain knowledge in any source or way if we simply wanted to. That on those bookshelves and with those bricks and 2x4s, she was telling us, just like you as graduates, that we could build on any sort of information or any sort of expertise or knowledge that we wanted to have, that there was no literal boundary or no barrier for us to get there. So 18 years ago, I'm sitting in the place, and today I'm sitting here thinking about how long and what the struggle was to get here. But I began to, when I was in your place, it was so crazy because I thought I had it all made when I got the doctorate. Oh my God, I thought I had it made. I thought I had it made because they said it was a terminal degree. Which meant I didn't have to go to school anymore, right? Terminal degree. It's over. No more school. I've been doing this since I was in Head Start. No more school. And the reality was that's only the beginning, right? But I had to find another sort of a learning. So I graduated, and you guys, for some of you guys who are going on the tenure track and want to become professors, I had it made. I had a job already lined up. They gave me a great research budget. The dean and the department chair loved what I was going to do, and everything was just yellow brick road on to see the wizard. You know what I mean? It was great. And then I was doing everything. I had the book deal signed, 4 articles already published by my first year as a tenure track professor at a Research One university. I mean, I had it made. And then I went to the barber shop. I was in Indiana. I worked at Indiana University. I went to the barber shop in Indianapolis. And at the barber shop, you guys, well, in case some of you guys haven't figured out, I'm an African American. Because sometimes I speak and people don't know I'm black. So I want to make sure that people get that, okay, that I'm a black dude up here, right? So I bring certain stuff with me, all right? So I was in this barber shop, and everybody was talking, and the barber shop is a great place for politics and pop culture and just fun. And I realized that I couldn't communicate with anybody. I was sitting in the barber shop, but I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't communicate. What do you mean you couldn't talk? I was so full of theories. I was so full of surveys of literature. I was so full of defending my thesis that if someone asked me to pass the potato salad, I'd start with Foucault and postmodernism and how did that and what. No, I just want the potato salad, right? And it sent me into this spiral downward. I'm just being real with you. I had been a person who had been connected to my community. I had been a person who had been inspired by great artivists and as an undergraduate. I'd been inspired by this great mother. I'd been connected to community, but all of a sudden I didn't have a real connection. And I then ran. I ran. I thought that something was wrong with me. So I literally gave up the great job. And I began to be a professor at a community college. I literally left the job and no one could understand why I was leaving. And I was like, because I had to find myself. And I'm not saying that this is for everybody because it wasn't for me really when I think about it. And what I mean by that is I don't want to glorify it. After I made the decision, there were so many times that I regretted it. This was career suicide, people told me. I'd never have the ability to make the impact that I wanted to make and all the rest of these things. But when I got to a community college, something happened. Realized that it wasn't about my thesis statement. It was about the students walking in the door. It was about their own realities that they brought in. And I realized that it wasn't a terminal degree, but I still had a whole lot to learn. And by these students who came in, some of them literally 15-year-old whizzes who were there because they wanted to get advanced credit, to people who were 70 and 80 years old, whose time, meaning opportunity, meaning change had to come before they, as a woman of color, they, as a Muslim girl, they, as I, were able to walk into the doors of academia and pursue an education. They were all in the classroom. And I realized that the most important thing in the educational process is not to make the simple complex, but to make the complex simple. And then I began to think, yeah, I got it now because I'm on these two ends of the spectrum. One end, it's like I'm so doctorate that I'm what do they say, I have no earthly good, or now I'm really in the community. But But I was still on ends of the spectrum, and I had to come up with the balance. And the balance came one day. I was going to the bathroom, and a student, an older African-American gentleman who was, give or take, almost 50 years old, who had come back to school, who was achieving all A's in class, who was an outstanding example of somebody coming back and making it happen. I walk into the bathroom. He's there with his shirt off, his toiletries lined up, a duffel bag on his left side, and he was washing himself up because he was living in his car. But I'm connecting with people. I'm doing the work because I'm going to save the world. And I realized that all this stuff was just stuff because I had never activated it with art. When I say art, I mean art meaning the spirit. See, somebody once said that man created music when he found words inappropriate to be able to address God. That in essence, you guys know the arts, when they get inside of you, it's that feeling you get where you don't know why, but you seem to kind of dance a little bit or you feel great. When it's that song that you hear that makes you, when it's that something. See, I was all about the letter and not the spirit. And so I had to go deep back into the art form that I knew best. And the art form that I grew up on was this thing called gospel music. And gospel music was all of the struggle, but also all of the hope and euphoria and possibilities. And I went and I found a practitioner who I thought could change the medium, who could change institutions. His name was Walter Hawkins. And most of you know his brother, Edwin Hawkins, for this song, Oh Happy Day, that many people sang in the 1960s. And for younger generations, Sister Act 2 is the song they sing to win the championship. All right, you got to put it together. But his brother is this guy named Walter Hawkins, who after that song came out, the church pushed them away because like campuses and institutions of higher learning, sometimes we think we know what we know, but we really don't want the community around. So the churches didn't really want everyday average people in there. They said they did, but they really didn't. They said they were there to help people, but they really weren't. So this guy created a church called Love Center. And Love Center was formerly a car lot. And he took that car lot and changed it into this church where he accepted people irregardless of their race, irrespective of their gender, irrespective of their social orientation or sexual orientation, and even irrespective of their religion, because he was preaching love and not dogma. And out of that came this series of albums, and the most important was called Love Alive 2. And there's a song on there that changed everything for me. And the song is called Be Grateful. And the song just goes, God has not promised you sunshine. That's not the way it's got to be. But a little rain mixed with God's sunshine, just a little pain makes you appreciate the good times. So be grateful. Be grateful because there's someone else who's worse off than you. Be grateful because there's someone else who'd rather be in your shoes. Be grateful. And I know this sounds like something about an interpersonal struggle or one for you as graduates, but this is a message to universities and colleges and everything else about a transformational thing that can occur when we embrace the arts. Because the arts are the things that give us life, that give us purpose. The arts are the things, arts are prophetic because they allow us to stand in the present, but think about and give us a bellwether for the future. The arts are visionary. They allow us to be able to think of things that are not, visualize things that have not existed yet, and simply make them happen. And those are the things that bring us innovation in science, technology, social justice. Anything that you can think about all comes from someone believing something that is not and then working to make it happen. That is the arts. You can clap it up. If you can't, then maybe you need to go listen to a little bit of Be Grateful, all right? All right? And lastly, when we think about the arts is about our connection to humanity. All of this, whether it was the book side or whether it was the Daniel Walker missionary side, meant nothing if I was not making a true connection with the subjects that I say I'm trying to help or trying to study or trying to impact the people. So as you, the graduates of Claremont Graduate University, get ready to step out onto your destiny, the question becomes, will you allow yourself to go beyond the boundaries of your discipline? Will you allow yourselves in whatever field you've chosen to connect with humanity? And will you allow yourself through the power of your art, through your creativity, through your innovation, to actually make this a better world? Thank you very much, and I'm out, y'all.
Daniel, you have been inspired by others. We have been inspired by you. Thank you. Our student speaker recognizes that creating social impact that is lasting requires a delicate balance between best business practices and policy design. Whitney Martinez is receiving an MBA today. Oh, wait, that's not enough. She's getting the MBA as she continues to pursue a doctorate in political science at our university. Whitney already holds bachelor's and master's degrees in political science and a certificate of graduate study in women in public policy from the Rockefeller College of Public Affairs and Policy, State University of New York. Please join me in welcoming Whitney Martinez.
Whew. You ready? Welcome, graduates, faculty, staff, friends, family, our distinguished guests. It is an absolute pleasure to share this day with you. Claremont Graduate University, class of 2018! How does it feel to be first? How does it feel to be the first all-graduate research institution? How does it feel to be the first from many innovative research ideas across disciplines? If you ask me, this feeling is indescribable. It's an honor to have learned, served, and thrived alongside each of you, near or far. Which reminds me, I'd like to take a moment to shout out all of our students studying abroad, faculty on sabbatical, PhDs still in the cave, and everyone else unable to make it here today. This is the culmination of our relentless desire to create and break the mold with our scholarship, and we all deserve to be recognized. Zora Neale Hurston said it best when she proclaimed that research is formalized curiosity. It is poking and prying with a purpose. At CGU, we've turned our curiosity into published books, scholarly journals, poster presentations, and strategic plans for firms worldwide. Salute to Claremont's curious creators. Our creations begin with our unique approach to education, intimate conversations across disciplines. Once said by our former president, Robert Klitgard, we take on the most important issues of our region and our world with a distinctive Claremont combination of transdisciplinarity, rigor, and fair. Our cultures, genders, classes, and interests each represent a flame that, when combined during wholesome dialogue, create one illuminating light. What a light we have. Although we're multifaceted academics, we also know how to enjoy the moments. This year, we watched the solar eclipse, danced to Justin Timberlake's Super Bowl halftime performance, and thanks to Black Panther, we learned a new greeting, Wakanda Forever. We dressed to impress for our Halloween and open mic events and even unveiled the fashion sense of the quiet students who we believed only lived in the library. And who could forget all those cram sessions and village meetups? Are you the psychology student who met with colleagues at Sumcrest to talk about how understanding the human psyche can help us change the world? Were you one of the students in educational studies that would meet at Eureka Burger to discuss reforming our educational system to expand the trajectory for future generations? Could you have been one of the political science students at Dr. Grubbs, speaking to the state of our union and how research can better inform it? Did you join us Drucker folks at Walters, discussing the importance of social contributions to innovative business practice? Or were you at the Whisper House with the arts and humanities students discussing their overseas explorations and letters in a digital age? Whatever you did and wherever you were, CGU allows us space to grow as scholars and trust that we can make those crucial decisions, like choosing between free food or being on time for class. Listen, that's one of the hardest decisions that a graduate student can make. Overall, we've listened, we've learned, and can attribute our cultural competence and social adaptability to one another. These precious moments were also met with challenges. Some days, we were tired. Tired of driving from work in LA to Claremont for a 3-hour class. Tired of we regret to inform you letters from scholarship opportunities and journal submissions. Tired of hearing we missed the last call for tacos at Hagelburgers on Taco Tuesday. Moreover, we were met with challenges from the outside world. We witnessed natural disasters in Puerto Rico and Texas, a Hollywood sexual abuse scandal, a presidential election fit for the 21st century, a heightened level of gun violence, and so on and so forth. And yet, somewhere safe in Southern California, tucked away in the city of trees and PhDs, we witnessed the outside world in a state of chaos. But we did more than just witness. We marched for science, for women, and for our lives, and despite differing ideologies, used it to engage and evaluate our current climate and its impacts on our community. Clearly, we are living in a time with much uncertainty. Even our Apple iPhone jack changed without warning. But now, we leave the university newly empowered with the knowledge and ability to navigate an uncertain and tumultuous world. Rank confers responsibility. And as we transition into a new chapter, we become responsible for extending our light to the greatest extent of our reach. Our creative conversations begin with us, people, and it is in people that we must invest. As Peter F. Drucker stated, I am more interested in people than I am in how businesses work. It is our duty to listen and shine a light on the stories that are shaping us nationally and internationally. The outcry, plea, and quest for justice across groups signal that there is more work to be done to cultivate an imminent culture of integrity, inclusion, and intention. As we envision our future, my tassels fell off, I'm so sorry. As we envision our future, beside us are our friends, family, mentors, professors, and supervisors who saw the potential, passion, and light burning within us long before we reached to this point in our lives. To our families who proofread our papers, gave us the talk when we thought about quitting, or just embraced us after a long day, we say, thank you, thank you. We have been students of life with many identities, and with your expertise in your own walks of life, we've learned different dimensions of ourselves. And so here we are. We have arrived. Our brains, our tools, our unified vision. May we be the activists who stand in unity with our brothers and sisters illuminating their stories. May we be the researchers who teach countries about strategies that have worked elsewhere. May we be the creators who teach others how to unlearn what no longer serves us and learn the passion that now ignites our flames. May we be the innovators who plant the visionary seed into our future generations, speaking their light into existence. As Drucker stated, the best way to predict the future is to create it, and our time is now. Multi lumina, una lux. Many flames, one light. That light at the end of the tunnel, it's you. Now go light up the world. Congratulations, class of 2018. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Whitney. This morning, in the great traditions of the university, we confer honorary degrees upon 3 individuals whose achievements inspire and guide us. These individuals will receive the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, in recognition of their significant and lasting achievements in the areas of creativity and innovation. To present the honorary degree recipients, I call on Professor Joshua Good, Chair of the Faculty.
By vote of the faculty of Claremont Graduate University and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to present the following individuals for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. I present Zubaida Bai, Kim Stringfellow, and Daniel Walker.
Thank you, Professor Good. We will now recognize these candidates individually. Board Chair Tim Curley and Provost Patricia Easton will assist. Will Zubaida Bai please step forward for the conferral of the honorary degree?
Zubaida Bai, you are an inspiring leader who has shown us what is possible when someone's passion is to benefit the greater good. As the first in your family to pursue a post-secondary school education, and as the holder of both a master's degree in engineering as well as an MBA, you have combined science with commerce to create new and effective solutions for the critical health needs of women around the world. As the founder and CEO of India-based EYES, you have spearheaded the creation of healthcare products to support women and young girls throughout their entire lives. You have found ways to reach even the most remote communities, and today, more than 500,000 women and their newborns have benefited from your clean birth kits. You have been named a Young Global Leader by the World Economic Forum, a Maternal Health Champion by Ashoka, a TED Fellow, resident, and speaker, and a Sustainable Development Goals pioneer by the United Nations Global Compact. Zubaida Bai, because you have demonstrated new and successful ways for technology and science to respond to the health concerns of women everywhere, because your work reminds us that the most effective reproductive health care policy must meet people where they are and cannot be taken for granted, because your efforts have protected the lives of countless mothers and their babies. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, we confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
Will Kim Stringfellow please step forward for the conferral of the honorary degree?
Kim Stringfellow, with a vision that sees both peril and hope within our region's ecosystems, you've created bold works of art and important scholarship that reminds us of nature's fragility and that serve as a powerful call for change and restoration. As a writer and as an associate professor at San Diego State University's School of Art and Design, you have made this call for change in 2 acclaimed books, Greetings from the Salton Sea, Folly and Intervention in the Southern California Landscape, 1905 to 2005, and Jackrabbit Homestead, Tracing the Small Tract Act in the Southern California landscape, 1938 to 2008. As an artist and curator, your awareness of the complexities of land use has taken the form of compelling hybrid works that combine digital technology and experimentation with explorations of ecology and history of Southern California. Your artistic commitment has been recognized by many foundations and organizations, including California Humanities and the Creative Work Fund. You have been named a curatorial fellow of the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts and a Guggenheim Fellow in Photography, among other honors. Kim Stringfellow, because you address the consequences of humanity's engagement with nature, with art that ranges across disciplines and media, because you combine intellectual curiosity with creative vision to produce new understanding of landscape and our sense of place, because your work continually reminds us that our environment is constantly tested and shaped by the changing forces of human impact. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, we confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
Will Daniel E. Walker please step forward for the conferral of the honorary degree?
Daniel E. Walker, with the power of your storytelling as a writer, filmmaker, producer, public speaker, and educator, you have given voice to and expressed the dignity of so many individuals and communities in our country. With your documentary films, you celebrate the gifts and talents of African American communities and the power of education is both a right and a necessity in order to fulfill one's destiny. As professor of history at El Camino College and as a researcher, you have mined the rich veins of African American heritage, from the history of slavery in this hemisphere to the vibrancy of black churches and the strength and beauty of gospel music. Your additional leadership roles have led you to open doors and create new opportunities for others. In particular, as the board chair of the BLU Educational Foundation and as the co-founder at Indiana University of one of the country's only doctoral programs in the history of the African diaspora. Daniel E. Walker, because your passion for social justice has led you into a host of interrelated fields, from religious and community development to higher education, film, television, and theater, because as a scholar, author, archivist, and entrepreneur, you have created acclaimed books, publications, collections, and partnerships that are benefiting so many. Because you have shown through your multifaceted professional career how it is possible to forge a mission of social impact that both empowers and reaches across communities. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, we confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
Congratulations, Doctors By, Stringfellow, and Williams. Are you ready? We now come to the time when we celebrate those members of our community who have completed their courses of study and other requirements to receive their degrees. To all of you graduating here today, we all offer our wholehearted congratulations. To award the degrees you have earned, we shall proceed in the following way. First, we will present candidates for the degrees as a group and confer all the doctoral and master's degrees. Then we will ask each graduate to come forward to the stage to be recognized individually. May I ask Provost Easton to present the candidates for the various degrees.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Musical Arts degrees please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I present the candidates for the doctoral degree, the highest earned degree of Claremont Graduate University.
By granting you this degree, the university signifies its confidence that you have made an original and important contribution to human knowledge, and its hope that you will continue a life of scholarship with its benefits to humankind. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, it is my privilege to confer upon you the doctoral degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and to welcome you into the ancient and venerable community of scholars. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please be seated until we call you to come forward to be recognized individually? Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I present the candidates for the master's degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, it is my privilege to confer upon you the appropriate master's degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees please be seated until we can call you to come forward to be recognized individually? At this time, we'd like to honor the individual degree recipients. Will the faculty from the School of Educational Studies please come forward and be prepared to hood your students as they approach the podium? As the Marshal directs, will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Musical Arts please come forward to be recognized individually? Randy Mark Ludwig. Sandra Elena Asensio Hodgen. Reem Atia Alawarathi. Sochi Archie. Yes. Brian Alexander Armstrong. Robert H. Courtney. Jaime Cueva Esquivel. Ruben Delgado. And Encoche Del Montico. La Na Yang. Lucha Maria Grava. Barbara Irene Gill. Jessica Ann Hawkes. Molly A. McMains. Melissa A. Navarro Martel. Juanita Eugenia Razo Dujuenes. Pausing for a commercial. Rodney Mark Roth. Lorene Erica Saito. Diane Maria Singer. Gabriel J. Smith. Michelle Soto Pena. GSC President Marquisha Spencer. Randall Raymond Stepp. Michelle L. Stevens. Jessica Itzel Valenzuela. Hey. Stephen Rogers Ward. Will the faculty from the School of Community and Global Health please come forward? Christopher Capelli. Amber Renee Cordola Sue. Oh my goodness. Will the faculty for the Center for Information Systems and Technology please come to the podium? Dua M. Abaoud. Abdullah Aziz Abarak. Yazid M. Azobayani. Riyad A. Alarbi. Mayada El-Ragi. Yael Antebi. Hind Bitar. Sanjay Mulik. Robert William Beasy Johnson. O. Vo. Will the faculty from the Institute of Mathematical Sciences please come forward? D. Kang. Wiam Awad Elahaji. Collins Allen. Nazima Farzana Bayanan. Vladimir Delenogov. Darren C. Koblik. David Booth Kogan. Anna Ma. Bruce Allen Wilcox. Chen Pin Wu. Will the faculty in the School of Social Sciences, Behavioral, and Organizational Sciences please come forward? I think I get that right. I guess I should have just said DBOS. Not for the audience. Thank you.
No, even when they're coming out.
George D. Park. Matthew Thomas Ballou. Brittany Alexandra Brunand. Catherine Vale Butita. Brian James Coaxum. Candace D. Donaldson. Richard A. Dowlett. Stephanie Kathleen Glassburn. Daphne Hausman Osery. Eric D. Middleton. Stephen Manuel Miller. Kimberly Virginia Perkins. Vicki Newen Spector. Gloria Sueda. Dana Olivia Walker. Meg A. Warren. Will the Faculty of Politics and Economics please come forward? It's always the vowels that you hear. Haysam Sabuni. Mustafa Gunaydin. Faculty training. Yeah. Allison Christine Hamlin. Wendy Renee Keys Kimbert. Hassan Abdullah Al Mahmoud. Pejwak Kukabian. Amanda R. Krzyzanowski. Arya Mokanat. Elizabeth Aaron Olson. Jarupan Rongzuan. Reina Selavyeva. Congratulations. Christopher Eric Wickstrom. Zhangjia Zhuang. Will the faculty of the School of Arts and Humanities please come forward? Megan Marie Gallagher. Garrett John Bruin. Robin Marie Garcia. Nathan Wade Greeley. Melanie A. Johnson. James C. Kirkham. Carolyn Esther Klein. And Jeanette LeBoeuf. Christopher Martin. Nancy Onitha Mayer. Seth Matthew Noonan. David Omunakuma Oleli. Christopher James Potts. Raymond E. Perrier. Mona Muin Saeed. Elwing Suong Gonzalez. Wook John Lee. Kevin Reel. Daniel Buntaro Solars. Jacqueline Elizabeth Swaden. Miriam D. Youssef. Or sorry, your DMA, right? So we need music. We need music? Okay. Hyun Chul Huang. Huang He Nguyen. Helen Alondra Quintana. Chelsea Leanne Boxwell. Adrian Cole. Wenbo Thong. Leslie Jill Frank. Thalia S. Eisen. Megan R. Kinney. Jen Yi Liang. Todd Johnson McCaffrey. Jennifer Lynn Sims. Sinjay Yin. Xu Peng Zhu. Zhao. Shanchan Zhang. Yeah. Oh, these are. So we need to get Josh to come down. just fitted somebody in a different department. Uh-oh. At this time, we would like to honor the individual master's degrees recipients. Will the chair of the faculty, Joshua Good, please come forward? When the marshal instructs you to do so, will the candidates for the master's degrees please come forward to be recognized individually? Ready? Sarah Yosef. Alex N. Sanchez Alvera. Rebecca Castaneda.
Santos Omar Acosta Corrales.
Geeta Sharma Davis.
Sasha Strobel.
Nora Nicole Delgado.
Rodolfo Palacios.
Jeffrey Cranmer.
Jerry Chu.
Jose Armenta.
Angad Singh Kohli.
Zhao Han.
Delane Joel Gett.
Amelia Aklahani.
Salil Kapoor.
Miriam Sochi Aguilar.
Minkyu Shin.
Giacomo Di Pasquale.
Jiajun Huang.
Deruv Kurana.
Jialun Shu.
Maria H. Garner.
Sarah Ibrahim M. Altassan.
Chelsea Alexandra Cullen.
Kylie A. Haran.
Ramya Makund.
Afnan Balakid.
Thomas J. Farmer.
Reem Alandas.
Fatima Asahabani.
Roa Aldahari.
Suleiman Ahmad.
Sarah Atiban.
Shunel Kim.
Stephanie Michelle Billman.
Kelly Ann Eisenbrand.
Whitney Martinez.
Alexandra Leon.
Jomjai Sri Samburananot.
Kit Apostolokis.
Joshua P. Ulupano.
Haley Nicole Thomas.
Zoe Jensine Godfrey.
Flora M. Crook.
James E. Grant, Jr.
Ruth J. Kim.
That one I got. Nathan J. Brown.
Holly Morgan Singh.
Nonso Valentin Nebo.
Christine Elizabeth Hoffmark.
Raul G. Reyes.
Kiera E. Peacock.
Woon Hee Han.
Courtney Nunez.
Remington J. Plu.
Alejandro Perez Agule.
Jime Megan Cha.
Maya Felicia Oles.
Elen C. Estevez.
Pilar Tompkins Rivas.
Veronica Marie Collazo.
Susan Marie Christensen.
Laura Schneider.
Alex Delaney Steinmetz.
Onelli Flores.
William Michael Islay.
Justina Joy Buckles.
Clayton Joseph Reichter Sire.
Takuya Shibasaki.
Steve Vu.
Akihiro Toyota.
Riem El Khamis.
Kazufumi Matsui.
Young Zone.
Jihei Kim.
Yu Kao.
Mohanad Algamdi.
Kalesh Naik.
Naoki Iwamoto.
Yana Saakian.
Pochan Sung.
Hemant Chalam.
Ji Dung.
Karthik Basavanahala Mananath.
Zhenghu Jin.
Vinny Aurora.
Yuki Namimatsu.
Jemin Gohil. Mira Chauhan.
Ragod Al Asaid.
William Mugaga Karuki.
Lei Wang.
Claudia Felisa Caceres.
Joe Joe.
Abir Al-Khatani.
Jing Tang.
Layel Said Kawayat.
Dileta Phoenicia Morica.
Nicole Beth Hearn.
Courtney Backrack.
Alisa Angru.
Danielle Hajin Kim.
Sylvia Sue.
Savannah Lee Suniko Brown.
Sydney Alexandra Smith.
Linda L. Gemma.
Cindy Ramos.
Ani Popoyan.
Alexis Marie Perrimon.
Leslie Amelia Bergman.
Jennifer Olson.
Sojin Kim.
Mi Lei.
Perfect. Wen Chao Lee.
Kunal Kapoor.
Elizabeth Grace Urbanic.
Lena Joshi.
Rachel Lee Lambert.
Christine Gazarian.
Badir Ricardo McClary.
Joseph Gabor.
Levon Pogosyan.
Paul Correa.
Yu Wu.
Roberto J. Bravo.
Tianki Chen.
Priya Rajesh Gandhi.
Tina Ziying Lee.
Mina Adaikapan.
Jonathan Allen Liao.
Tiffany Fong.
Hussein Al-Madani.
Sohini Dia.
Xiao Ying.
Lizette Nicole de la Trinidad.
Lucy Liu.
Gail D'Souza.
Yuen Jiao.
Alexandra Ruiz.
Phoenix Rodman.
Jennifer Manami Mayawaki.
Denise Lynn McIver.
John Paul Schneider.
Sean Wang.
Christina Evelyn Putrov.
Miranda Inez Rivera.
Denise Sarach.
Deborah Marina Morales.
Somi Agrawal.
Sylvia Barasa.
Stacy Sural.
Angelica Nava Gutierrez.
Sevelin Jade Van Ronk.
Rhonda Marie Bowen.
Sarah Marblestone.
Haley Craddock.
Clayton Douglas Rogers.
Sarala Rajashuni.
Jason Corey Tatum.
Abigail Gabriella.
Kelly Jackson.
Michelle Marie Bernal.
Megan Elizabeth Blackard.
Virginia Chung.
Marin Adelie Lauka.
Daniel Alexander Crute.
Serena Reiskin Chapman.
Roberto Hernandez.
Cordell Glass.
Carlos Ramos.
Ajit Man. Kathleen Elizabeth Brenneck.
Apurva Mehta.
Lindsay Partington.
Daryl Stokely.
Adriana Ariza.
Fernando Antonio Marfil Avila.
Jordan Bader.
Cheryl Ann Peterson.
Brittany N. Bell.
Tamara Siraj Thomas.
Jenna Gilder.
Nicole Kirchhoff.
Maria Biani.
Hani Schonager.
Alexandra Rizzari.
Diana F. Gonzalez.
Min Shen Chen.
Fernando J. Diaz.
Madeline Hope Peterson.
Audrey Ann Milan.
Paige Elizabeth Kerwin.
Casey Annette McPhail Ramirez.
Alexander W. Marshburn.
Jackie M. Siementhal.
Saida Ali.
Hernandez. Laura Hernandez.
Cheyenne Courtney Hughes.
Patricia Yesenia Cardenas.
Ratin Sharma.
Carolina de Jesus Argueta.
Tyler Ereg.
Sean G. Kerr.
William Joshu Karkama.
Edward Byer.
Pooja Sathayanaranayan.
Jacqueline Fung Dip.
Tina Nguyen.
Elizabeth Perez.
Maria Elena Axnar.
Eric J. Christensen.
Carla Gabriela Miller Kupchenko.
Jessica Monique Jones.
Jennifer Pacheco Villalobos.
Tabitha Groves.
Jessica Suzanne Murfin.
Norma Irene Ramos.
Christina Sorensen Whalen.
Jessica Colleen Going.
Lawrence Abbott.
Ashley Ann Reynoso.
Lee Schroyer.
Joanna Elsie Koo.
Jessica Maricela Molina.
Cody R. Diliberto.
Christina Elizabeth Lindquist.
Jose Castillo.
Everyone, is that on? Yeah. One more time, everybody. Congratulations to the graduating class of
Last night, Jean Holm was presented with this year's Distinguished Alumni Award. Jean is a graduate of our Information Systems and Technology program and a leader in the world of information technology. Currently, she serves as Deputy Chief Information Officer, Assistant General Manager, and Senior Technology Advisor to the Mayor of Los Angeles. You may read more about her accomplishments in the commencement program. We are proud to have her as a member of the alumni community that these graduates are joining today. In light of her inspiring career and many achievements, we ask Jean to come join us and deliver the commencement charge. Please join me in welcoming Jean Holm.
My fellow CGU graduates, today you walk forward as a graduate of Claremont Graduate University, armed with the tools and knowledge to make the world a better place. And I leave you with some pieces of advice. Most importantly, be kind. Be kind to each other, but especially be kind to yourself. Be generous with your time and your talents. This is what will lift all of us up higher. Make sure that you help those who you love. Be curious, question reality, try the unexpected, push the boundaries of your imagination, and be brave. Take chances, make mistakes, learn, rinse and repeat, do it all over again, and take that feeling in the pit of your stomach and use it to empower your dreams. So be kind, be generous, be curious, be brave. And the most important thing is to believe in yourself. And that will be hard sometimes in the years to come. And so I want to realize that you are part of a community that believes in you. So I ask every professor and teacher at CGU, if you believe in these graduates, stand up. Come on. Every family member, every neighbor, every child, sister, brother, husband, father, mother who believes in these graduates, stand up. In the future, when you doubt yourself, remember that this community never, ever doubts you. You are amazing, and you will go forth and change the world. Let's show our love.
Thank you, Jean. Will the banner carriers from each school please come forward and retrieve your school's banner? Members of the class of 2018, your involvement with CGU does not end today. Rather, today we start a new chapter together. You remain part of our community, and we invite you to join with us and with the alumni who have gone before you in building a university that continues to make the world a better place through research, teaching, and practice. The audience is cordially invited to participate in the receptions provided for our graduates and their guests that will be held at the various schools as listed in the commencement program. Please keep the aisles clear so the graduates may exit and meet you at their school's reception. Thank you for attending the 91st Annual Commencement for the awarding of higher degrees at Claremont Graduate University is now officially closed.